I don't think you understand the situation of this. Here's the thing I'm going to point out, and I think anyone will agree with me on this. If I gave my Unity package out to anybody, someone can still import the FBX files and take in the original textures and still recreate it themselves fully and trying to take credit for my not just my work alone, but some of the people that worked with me to work on some of this stuff. That's a problem.
What you can also do, if you have someone else's account login stuff, you can upload it from your PC to the other account. That might work.
Yeah, but look, I don't have another account. I only have one because I want people to trust me.
I mean,
that's a big fucking difference. Yes, I know, but I'm not going to do that though. That's the problem that people don't understand. I am not going to scoop low and make an alternate account to upload my shit. I want to do it the right way because I want to show a better fucking example to people. Fighting what is right, what freedom means, and what the freedom of rights are, to show people who they should look up to as an idol, to show what they're willing to try to do. Am I right or wrong? I'm a man of my word. I will not give up until this is resolved. I do not want anyone else having our files because I already trusted a lot of people in the past that screwed me over back then. I already know how that fucking feeling is. But the point is, though, but there's another problem you're not understanding that's not going to resolve the problem. Because the thing is, if someone gets easily getting manipulated, HQ can easily get the files from that person by lying to them. And I don't want that for somebody. I rather want to do it the right way. So, the question's for all of you. Will you be willing to help me? Yes.
Yes, we're here for you.
He's getting like an army going.
Someone false reported my avatars that I worked my ass off for weeks now. And all these people can even confirm it because they watched me work on it and even showed it off a couple times in the middle of the works and here and there.
I have the grandma ready version of and I can't use it anymore.
Because the reason why you can't use it because it got false claimed.
Yeah, you can turn them off.
Yeah, the only ones that weren't false claimed were like Monty and
Chica.
Fredbear, Monty, and Chica are the only ones that didn't get flagged.
Like the one
But Chica's been updated already. This is the new updated Chica right there.
Yeah,
you can click on someone, then you can turn on the shield.
But the problem is,
I already know how to do this.
we need, like I said, I need all the help I can get and all the support I can get to get this thing off the ground. And give me 1 minute, I need to say something to Tristan.
I can teach how to do that, and not because I've been on VRChat a long time. You can change shield level. I put up my shield level on custom.
And I can always help.
But here's the thing is, I can already win this battle because one, I have the original Unity packages, and I also have the original Blender files.
With my shield levels, custom.
Do you think this is going to really help Bro's case at this point? Proven evidence that I have the files, because he doesn't have them. Nobody else has the newest version of the Fashion Repeat shows actual stuff. So, at this point, we're going to put into an end of the bullshit that's been happening. So look, hello there, superstars. Be free to friend me. I hope you are having a nice day or night. Oh, I'm just reading your thing above your head. Sorry. Yes. Yeah, because here's an example. If I don't get the shit resolved, I have to wait a few months to order to even re-upload avatars again. But if I can get the shit resolved in no time, then VRChat has to realize that I have evidence. And our newest game, it's going to be similar like VRChat but better, called Second Dawn VR. We have been keeping in private wraps, But for those who do not know, we have already found new system bones. We're going to revamp our own version of the game, and most likely, we already decided what world size for Quest and PC are already going to be. For world side, they're going to be getting 100. They're going to be getting 1 gigabyte for PC. For Quest, you will be getting 500 megabytes. And not just there, I'm not just done. Avatars as well. Avatars for PC and Quest will be 500 megabytes. And the most part is, we are going to be building future stuff for this stuff. If this does not get resolved, I will leave this fucking platform and build the platform that is right. Because if they can't understand that the copyright is against the actual law, considering he caused the fucking problem,
500 megabytes,
then it's bullshit. Because my
my
work should not be stolen from me like that.
Yeah.
And taken away.
At least he'll be off the fucking platform.
I did, just to give to you guys to have fun and entertainment. And having that taken away,
He's
from all
planning
of
on
you,
making a
myself,
fucking
bullshit,
rip-off version of
shitty,
VRChat.
and childish. And yes, you hear me yelling because I'm angry, and I think everyone would probably agree with me. I have every right to be fucking angry right now.
This is fucking hilarious.
And here's more things I will tell you. We already have plans of how to make the world work even better. If you leave one part of the scene of the world, the next side of the world will load automatically. It will still be there. So, like, if it works out perfectly, we might build an entire full megaplex to work for PC and Quest side. And our own game. Because I'm just sick and tired of it. Because I think anyone will agree. Well, here's an example. Let me give you guys an example. Who is sick and tired of when the VRC devs don't do their actual job the right way to do more investigation and get more research? Okay. And here, listen to me up on this. Listen to our little features we're going to be building for you guys to realize, which I will be test running on the opposite side of this, because he will not be doing this, not Tristan on his behalf. But here's an example. The people on this game, we have already have it listed. Tristan is going to be the main owner of Second Dawn VR, and I am going to be the co-owner of Second Dawn VR. It's already been officialized. And here's another thing is, my group already does exist on the platform, by the way. Bash Repeat Show already exists over there already. But here's the cool little features I'll tell you now. We have already made a system to work with 18 plus up situations now. We have already figured it out and what we need to do to make it executed. For example of this, when you have the 18 plus up role, say if you go to upload an inappropriate avatar, you need to make sure that it has the 18 plus up role put onto it. Meaning is anyone that's underage will not be able to see that avatar except for other adults. We have that system already planned. The same way also applies with Worlds as well. And if we catch a kid lying about their age and try to get in, that account will immediately be permanently banned and will not be welcomed back on. The age limit is also being changed. The age limit now, instead of being 13 plus, it is now going to be 16 plus. Well, look, I'm sorry, but you gotta understand where I'm coming from at this point. But listen, the reasons why we changed the age problem, because I don't think a lot of you realize, even if this game is 13 plus, yeah, because VRChat, yeah, and the reasons why we're going for 16 plus, because people are more mature by that point, you know? And we want to keep the safety of everyone. But if we catch any kids that's younger in our game, we'll have to be removed. Because we want to take the responsibilities very seriously, you know? I think anyone else here probably will agree with me on this. So yeah, I understand 13 is when the beginning of teenagers begins, but to be honest here though, 13 is not good enough for helping out with the situation. Because look, think about this. Is VRChat doing anything really about the underage kids that are underneath the age of 13? Because some of the devs are very lazy to not do their fucking job. That's the fucking problem. But here's the example that I want people to understand. With Second Dawn VR, right? It's not just going to be labeling just for only the world and the avatars, but it will also label you as well. That means no underage kids will be able to see you in any other instances. Because here, we're also making it to where you can make 18 plus up instances, and including not just 18 plus instances, but including 18 plus up groups. That will separate it entirely from the kids. That means if any kids try to see it, they won't be able to do so. So a lot of major changes will be done within our own game.
I'm pretty sure he's a little bit retarded
For the future. And guess what? Here's the big thing that VRChat will never have. What what Second Dawn will have that they will never have. Avatar sounds will be coming back in our game for PC and Quest, for both. And shaders alone. Standard shaders will also work on the Quest side as well. And who was the user? So it was Zemi. Okay then. Yeah, what's up? Yes, I'm already aware. If you read the announcement, someone false claimed my avatars and had them taken down. That's why. So, here's a question for all of you though. If we went to build Second Dawn VR, would you guys support the community of that group, of that game? Because here, I'm not going to give you guys false hope or false promises. When we say to our word what we're going to do, we stick to it. I'm a programmer myself, and I'm also a game developer.
I
also work with Tristan to work on this stuff.
Not.
So, what we'll do is we'll guarantee you 100% within that, with all those new updates. And the cool part about all this, though, too, we'll have a brand new bone structure that will also work with your avatar even more smoothly and better. Guess what that means? IK rigs are now going to be the new physical bone system that will be up to date and up to code.
IK rigs already exist in VRChat. It's called Full Body IK.
Updated for right now is going to be the 2022 series, but our coding will be better though. We'll work it out. We'll test it out from that, and listen carefully. Me and Tristan will be the private beta testers from the very beginning of the game. Then eventually, we'll open up to a public beta. Yes, it is going to be a free-to-play game. Yes. No. I don't think they heard me. They said I can't play. I said it's going to be free to play, which meaning is you don't have to pay money for it.
So no premium subscription.
Well, here's an example. We will have a Second Dawn VR Plus in there But there's the differences are though, where our system's gonna be a little more different than VRChat. So like here, for your profile account will not be affected by this. That means you will be able to do your own custom banner for your profile and your own image. So we will not be limiting that like how VRChat does it. Because that's kind of bullshit. You should have a right to have access to that. But to create groups though, I still think it's fair enough to still pay money, because think about it. You're not just paying money just to help to keep the group alive, but also supporting the actual game to help us create the game growing more. Meaning is we can also use that money to pay for more features, add more stuff to the game, add more better things to the game that will make it even better. And think about it. Once what's it called? I'm trying to remember here. My brain, sorry, dyslexia kicked in. Okay, now remember, when the Unity 6 becomes more compatible, eventually in the future we do have plans to upgrade it from the 2022 series in the future to the Unity 6 version eventually in the future, where it will be more advanced, more better. We're just waiting for some parts to get updated for the Unity 6 engine so that we can use it and make it more compatible. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think about hearing all these good news about this game? And look, here, before I go any further, let me ask Tristan something.
I can't see.
Do you have yourself muted? Wow. You can talk. Oh, don't worry, you can talk. I can explain you what we're talking about the whole time. I can explain you later when this is done.
He is so retarded.
Defense, I think me and Bonnie are the two oldies.
Hi.
Alright, I have did some negotiations with my friend that's the owner of the game, but me also being the co-owner. We're going to be changing the age restriction from people to join the game from 16 plus to 13 plus. So we'll finalize it at this point. But listen carefully. If you come across any kids that should not be, if they are under the age of 13, so say if they're 12 or under, like if they're underneath the age of 13, you need to report that user immediately so that we can have that person removed from the platform. Please and thank you. Grandma Mango got shut down too because someone copyrighted it, like I said.
That's why.
It's all in the announcements of which avatars got flagged with false information.
Yeah,
Yes, Freddy?
I'm very sad to say this, but I can't really play it for, well, you know, I can't play it.
It's understandable. Just wait until you get to your age.
Yeah, I would have to wait.
But listen carefully, everyone. That means groups will have a separation between the kids and the adults. That meaning is other adults will get a chance to hang out with other adults here and there. So that means the game will have a separation between the kids and the adults separately. So that the adults don't get false accused. So that no more pedophilia shit can never happen again. And if we catch someone going on to the kid's side and lying about their age, about being a kid, and that person will be getting off the fucking platform immediately and will be banned permanently. And they will not just be getting a normal ban. They'll get an IP ban and a MAC address ban with that.
What?
Yes, Foxy? Did you have your hand raised? Here's this example. Every time when a game gets confirmed to be released, People expect way too soon. I do not want to give anyone else's hopes up for right now. There is no release date for right now. We are still in early development with the game still. We need to work it out first, and we want to guarantee that it's not going to be laggy or causing crashing. We want to test run the world. Like here, you will know when we make the announcement. You will know. And listen, if you want to find out what community this will be through, please make sure to check out the VRC band group. And if you don't know what group that is, I will put it above my head right now for all of you to follow, because that's where we will be basically announcing it. So give me a moment. Let me, okay. We changed the name. That's right. We changed the name of it. That's correct. I forgot. We're now labeled as Chill Boyos Studios. So make sure to join this community and keep up with the updates we will basically release. We'll even give you guys some sneak peeks of what we're doing for the future. So do not miss out. So the group I'm representing above my head right now is for all of you to have and see. I already told you it's going to be on Unity Engine still, but we're doing more better coding on it. Because the reason why VRChat's laggy, because I'm going to tell you all the real honest truth, it's because a lot of the devs on VRChat's days got fired. A lot of devs. All the original devs are no longer there anymore. It's all new devs now. Yeah, I saw the Discord. Yeah, I saw. But the point is, yeah, my avatars were false accused and taken down, and it's bullshit. And you know the fucked up part is? Get this. I'm going to explain to you guys about something. Okay, there was a guy, right, that's a famous Twitch streamer, right? Famous Twitch streamer. You might have heard of his name, or might not. Flame. The one that Cyberchimp likes to troll sometimes with Rick Rolling a lot in his YouTube videos. Or should we say, Flare? Who remembers Flare? Okay, Flare, now keep in mind, Flare was a famous Twitch streamer, still is now, but the problem is, VRChat wronged him. Someone false accused his account, have his account shut down, and all of his avatars, let me finish. And all of his avatars were, okay, my friend. No, you're being kicked. Get out of here, please. Thank you. Anyways, basically what happened to Flare is when he got false reported just like I did for copyright claims, all of his avatars got shut down permanently. And he never got any of them back because of the VRC devs. They didn't bother to do a proper to ask the user for proper information and proper proof. All they did was they went based off of what his report said, and no evidence was actually given of what he did whatsoever. So you think about how fucked up that is for famous Twitch streamers that try to do shit like this and then get themselves screwed over because of certain people. That's what's happening with me, because think about it. I'm not just a well-known figure in FNAF. Everybody knows who I am by this point and knows what I do for avatar creations and stuff, especially with the Fashion Feature Show avatars for you guys to have fun and entertainment with. But now my avatars are being flagged the same bullshit, same reason, because they're using the system as their own gun at this point. How unfair is that at this point? Because you know what it reminds me of? And get this, you know what that reminds me of a lot? YouTube. YouTube's another good example of that. Google is another good example of that. And you know what? I think anyone will agree with me, because this is where the true facts come in. VRChat is becoming more of a monopoly at this point. It's becoming more of a corrupt platform. As I was trying to say, the platform is becoming more corrupt to where the staff are not really doing their job like they're supposed to be doing so. Because the guarantee of the protections of the user's accounts and avatars were supposed to be protected. And was supposed to be giving more proper information before takedown. But no email was ever sent to me. The only email that was ever sent to me was only when my avatars got copyrighted and shut down. And you know the funny thing is, I checked my email. There was no other email except for that only email I only received from VRChat. I didn't receive no other email. That is the only email I received. I checked through my entire list. And the only other time I actually had a report from VRChat was only when I was doing the age verification link. The only time. Nothing else was given until that. You all tell me how shitty that sounds to hear that.
Yes, yeah, it is. It's very shitty. It's pretty bad and very nice. Do you know what? Are ginormous people here? A ginormous people.
For who? Okay. Exactly, but the point is that everyone's understanding by now. I guarantee a lot of you are upset right now that the avatars are down. I'm also upset too. Hard works I did for weeks, months, even including within years. Exactly.
Yeah, I agree.
And it's bullshit.
Yeah. It's a giant piece of shit. But, yeah. And the giant piece of shit.
And by the way, if any company, and me and Tristan already made this confirmed, if any company tries to buy us out, we have no plans of selling. Our game will never be sold to any other company. Because it's our company. And we're not going to allow anyone to take it from us. And I will make Dan sure we will never sell that game. Because even Tristan himself said, we will never sell our game. Because we already see what happens when corporations takes over. They fuck everything up. And don't stay true to the words when they claim that they were going to do so.
Cough, cough, TF2.
You do realize, guys, look, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just the co-owner. Tristan is the main owner. And we already had a finalized. If Tristan passes away one day, or say something dead or so, then the ownership would go over to me. And if something happened to me, then me and him have to discuss who we would actually trust to take over the company in the near future. To be our successor in the future. Which, we're very young people still. I'm only in my fucking 30s. I'm only 31 years old, guys. Tristan, the one that's helping me build the game, because he's the one that came up with building that game in the fucking first place, right? And I'm going to confirm this right now. He's only 14 years old, guys. Think about that. No, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen, Alex. But the point is, though, the company will never be sold, though. As long as me and Tristan still breathe and still living, they ain't stopping us for what we want to do and achieve. No, we will never do that. What's your question? Second done descriptions. We have already worked on some prices already, but we have already made it official that for an entire, month, we're still going to keep it $10. We're not going anywhere past that point. Simple stuff. But we have worked up some other prices in between, making some new bundle deals that you can work with. So $10 for 1 month. If you want 3 months, that's $30. And if you want for let's say, 5 months, $50. And then for a whole year, it's $100. Simple as that. I think that's fair enough, don't you guys think?
That's really nice, actually.
We have fair deals. And think about it. We're giving you more options. We're not just giving you just 1 month to keep paying. We're giving you more options to choose between all the months you want. 1 month, 3 months, 5 months, a year. Can you get any better than that? 12 years is kind of overdoing it, because if we did 12 years, that would be over $1,000 by that point, dude. Too expensive.
You should add it unlimited plan too.
Because then you got to think about all the months you had to cover over.
A lifetime you can license.
But we will be giving you guys more options and more customizations for your group, for your moderation team, for your own group. And the cool part is, we also might be building an option to where you can actually control your world a little more better in the future.
Oh, that sounds nice.
What I mean is, here's an example. Meaning is, you will be able to have better control over your world. Because say there's a pedophile that has gotten in and nothing has been taken care of about it, we're also giving the community an option to also block that user from their worlds. So it limits them from trying to do so. So, because say like this, say if someone didn't report that pedophile by that point and we don't have enough evidence to prove the guy is a really fucking pedophile, because remember, we need to have evidence first before we can really remove the person from the platform. I think that's common sense. Am I right or wrong? Can't always accuse someone of being a fucking pedophile without actual real solid evidence. But the point is, over all that hard work and dedication we do, I can tell you right now, we have major plans for the future. And here's the sad thing is, you know what? I was going to feature something for you guys today, but my room got ruined because someone took down my avatars. But you know what? I'll still show you guys it to this right now, okay? Here you guys go. Say hello to the new FPS. I am Fredbear.
It's a show, dusty stage, but I still draw near. Always performing at the Megaplex, but never truly gone. While you hear my songs, echoes beyond. Left behind, but I'm not gone. Hear the echoes of my song. Wires hum, the neon flame. They try to wipe away my name, but every spotlight burns for me. The first, the lost, the legacy. I'm the glam behind the megaplex. Golden eyes, a soul that shivers from the shadows. I return, beware. I'm Fredbear, I'm still here. Heart of metal, voice like thunder. Break the silence, there is thunder. God, but not see the glamour goes of what used to be. The arcade room lights flicker in time to a tune they swore to leave behind. I see your fear in your eyes. Kid, you shouldn't have come here. Electronics hack and bow. They remember what I used to be. I'm not just memory or myth. I'm the spirit inside the gift. I'm the glam behind the megaplex. Golden memories returning to me. A soul that shivers from the shadows. I return, beware. I'm Fredbear, I'm still here. Heart of metal, voice like thunder. Break the silence, bear it under. Take back the novelty, the glamour ghost of what used to be. The arcade will light the megaplex. Golden memories return to me. A soul that shivers from the shadows. I return, beware. I'm Fredbear, I'm still here. Reborn in the fire. Old wires strung like funeral choirs. Don't blink now, don't you breathe. The golden bear still has his teeth. Spotlight, but I still shine. Once the golden bear sees you at night, you better be prepared for me. fully functional glamour. I'm the glam behind the megaplex. Golden dreams for returning souls. They deleted me, but I don't care. I'm Fredbear, and I'm still here.
What do you all think of that song we have put together? And here's another cool thing. Did you know that we didn't just do that? I even went out of my way to use my voice changer to create some new intros and outros for our band. So here's an example, everyone. I'll show you all the old stuff, and I'll get into the new stuff. How's that sound?
Ladies and gentlemen, please bring your attention to the stage as Fredbear's Pizza Show is about to begin. As always, please stay off the stage to avoid any harm. We thank you for joining us. Let the show begin. Ladies and gentlemen, Fredbear's Pizza Show will now be taking a 20-minute break.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fredbear's Pizza Show, a place for entertainment and fun. Make sure to stay off the stage, so there will not be any type of distraction going on while we're doing our show. And always make sure to have entertainment and fun. And one big thing about all, we want to make sure you're having fun. So, come on to the stage and come and watch our show, because we will be beginning very soon. Fredbear's Pizza Show will be going on a 20-minute break. So remember, stay tuned. We will be back on the stage after our break. I'm sorry, everyone, but the entrance is now officially closed. With meeting is your friend or anyone else who's not coming in time. We recommend you to go to another entrance and enjoy your time. And make sure to come back to Fredbear's Pizza Show next Saturday or even a Friday when we go to host our show. Have yourself a very nice day. See you next time. Alright everyone, thank you for coming to Fredbear's Pizza Show. We'll see you next time, and make sure to have a fucking terrific day.
Now, to let you all know, these are the longer versions of the intro, so here we go. So when we're warming up, we play these in the very beginning. Just keep listening and you understand about it.
A place for entertainment and fun. Make sure to stay off the stage, so there will not be any type of distraction going on while we're doing our show. And always make sure to have entertainment and fun. And one big thing about all, we want to make sure you're having fun. So, come on to the stage and come and watch our show, because we will be beginning very soon.
And here's our music when we're doing a warm-up, when we're getting ready and stuff. And yeah, and I had a lot of this stuff planned for all of you to see on all that. Then someone ruined it by taking my avatars down and making it to where I can't upload avatars now. And worlds. It's almost over. That's the intro. Now here's the full outro version.
Alright everyone, thank you for coming to Fredbear's Pizza Show. We'll see you next time, and make sure to have a fucking terrific day.
liking it? Do you guys like the music we played for these choices? So I'll tell you what they're mixed with. Now, the music parts were made by AI just as instrumental only, but the lyrics you hear speaking is actually me. And to prove that is me...
Why, hello there! I think you recognize his voice very quickly. Hello?
So, yes, that's my voice changer that I was using to make those for you guys' fun and entertainment. But now, a lot of this got ruined, so I can't do much stuff now because of the bullshit that started. And now, none of my band members have no way of using the animatronics because someone false claimed them. I'm going to check right between my Discord here. We're halfway through the song already. Just keep listening. So that was our intro, and that was also our outro. What do you guys think of all that we had planned? But it's a darn shame that now it's going to be behind schedule now, because of a certain someone ruined all that. Yeah, but here's the thing that people need to understand. I know a lot of people were judging us for having, you know, AI covers sometimes, but people need to understand that we had to rework the lyrics ourselves. We recreated some of those lyrics. Like the new Fredbear, you heard how amazing it sounded, right? That's because we rewrote it to make it sound better. Did you know the part where it says golden in the name? It was called Golden Jaws. Something to the glimmer. But then we changed that. Instead of being Golden Jaws, we put it down as Golden Memories. And then even one even says golden something else in the lyrics of the song. But did you know that we didn't just make one? We were doing a vote for this too, by the way. We actually made a heavy metal version of that Zagzing song. In two different versions of it with the same lyrics. Yeah, but here's the example though. Let me put this down for everyone who will understand, okay? The differences about these musics though, they're remixed with other versions of it. For example, the first version you heard was mixed between rock and roll and techno, with, on the side, of male voices that we selected to do for it. But the lyrics still had to be written by scratch and made for the song to be made. So I think you could understand the hardest part, like here, making music, it could be very hard to do with an instrument and all that, but the really hard part about all of it though, is making the actual lyrics for the song itself. That is the hardest thing to really do in an actual band. Now, furthermore, now the heavy metal is mixed between rock, techno, and metal. So mixing in between. So, are you guys ready to hear these new versions we have? And remember, you still put down your vote, which one you think sounds better, and we might use that metallic one in the near future once on occasion. Are you guys ready? Alright, we'll play the first one off the bat. Here we go. Alright. Here we go.
Fazbear's Pizza Show. Rusty stage, but I still still draw near, always performing at the megaplex, but never truly gone. While you hear my songs, echoes beyond, left behind, but I'm not gone. Hear the echoes of my song. Fires hum with the neon flame that tries to wipe away my name, but every spotlight burns for me. The first, the last, the legacy. The glam behind the megaplex, golden eyes, a soul that shivers. From the shadows I return, beware, I'm Fredbear. I'm still here, on the narrow depths. Like the silent terror under. They forgot, but now they see. Glam rock ghost of what used to be. Hey, lights flickering, time to attune. They swore to leave behind. I see your fear in your eyes, kid, you shouldn't have caught me. Animatronics hat and bow, they remember what I used to be. I'm not just memory or myth, I'm the spirit inside the gift. I'm the glam behind the megaplex, golden memories returning to me. I saw the shivers from the shadows, I return, beware, I'm Fredbear. I'm still here, your attention is born in fire. But what a sunlight still requires. Don't blink now, don't you breathe. Golden Bear still has his teeth. Beneath your feet. I'm the glam behind the megaplex, golden dreams, the returning souls. They deleted me, but I don't care. I'm Fredbear, and I'm still here. I'm the glam behind the megaplex, golden dreams of returning souls. They deleted me, but I don't care. I'm Fredbear, and I'm still here.
That was the first one. What do you all think of that one so far? Now, remember, this is going to be between the two versions you guys will be voting for. Remember, that's the first one you now heard. Now, here comes the second one.
Fast beats the show, does the stage for national draw near, always performing at the megaplex, but never truly gone. Hear my songs that come beyond. Why is on the neon flame? They try to wipe away my name, but every spotlight burns for me. The first, the last, the legacy. Trying to wipe away my name, but every spotlight burns for me. The first, the last, the legacy. I'm the glam behind the megaplex, golden eyes, soul that shivers. From the shadows I return, beware, I'm Fredbear, I'm still here. On a voice like thunder, bring the silent terror in the under. They forgot what they'll see. I'm locked up from what used to be. Moonlight flickering time, till they swore to leave behind. I see fear in your eyes, yeah, you should have left them here. I'm the plan behind the megaplex. Golden dreams of returning souls. They believe in me, but I don't care. I'm Fredbear, and I'm still here.
And yeah, that's how the song ends. So, which one do you guys vote on? Number 1, which is the first one you first heard, or number 2, which is the one you just heard just now?
Number 2.
So some say 1. Look at him. All right, here. Type above your head. If you guys could type. Okay, you're saying 2. Okay. You said 1, right? Okay, you're saying 1.
1, 3.
1, I'm seeing 2, saying 2. That one's saying 1. That's all saying 1. So we got 3 to 3.
5, 6.
That's 4 now. 5. Anyone else?
2, 3 ones.
Oh. Yeah. Technically 4 because yesterday too. And there was at least around 5, and there was also 5 more other people that also voted for 2 as well. So, in total, 2 wins on this one, actually.
Fair enough.
All right, then 2 will be the one that will be used more than the first one. But we might play it sometimes, the first one. But it's random, though. What?
I feel like number 2 would be the one that gets picked.
Yeah, that's the one you said you were scared of, too. It scares you, you said.
Probably doesn't look
I mean,
too
it
much
does.
awesome.
I mean, it does fit Fredbear's theme a little bit more if you think about it. And why did you throw a tomato at me there? No, I saw who it was. It was that person right over there. Because I don't think they realize I'm the owner of my own group. And you just did that to an owner.
The Hans over there, am I seeing?
The one is wearing the Plants vs. Zombie avatar over there.
Yeah.
I watched him throw a tomato directly at me. He did it behind the Fredbear, trying to blame on him, but bro wasn't realize that I was paying attention to the crowd since I'm standing right up here, which I gotta pay attention to my view. No, he didn't really talk. He doesn't even talking. Someone said it might have been the Fredbear, but I looked past you because I already knew who it was. But look, if you guys can help out to report the user once we find out who the user is, with your support, you can help us report the user to get this shit resolved so that we in the future can have my avatars more faster. Because the faster the avatar comes back, the better. And I think anyone probably will agree with me on that. Because VRChat would have to reinstate my avatars, no matter what. Because if they don't, they're in a lot of deep shit. And I'm not going to tolerate that crap. I'm not a person that sits there and lets it continue. The only thing I will do is, rebel. And the only thing how I'm going to rebel is by continuing building our fucking game we're building. And that's going to be their biggest mistake they ever fucking did. And they're going to regret it. Yes, Foxy? More likely we will, because the users should not false report, because they're not the creators of the avatars, because they're not the ones that went out of their way to build it. Because let me tell you how copyright laws really work. If you made the work yourself and you put it together yourself, then you have the right to copywriting it. But considering how many Bonnies and Roxys and Monties and other avatars that already exist on the platform, that kind of just really already does not really help their case. So it's like flagging out an avatar.
Here, back this up.
Yes.
My poet models right here.
Exactly, and I worked my ass off. I worked my butt off to build the fastest Peter avatars we have today. And it's ridiculous that someone false report my avatars just to have them taken down for just out of fucking smite. And we're gonna find out who this user is. Because once I learn who it really is, the user's going to be in a lot of fucking trouble. Because I will make them realize that consequences are consequences. And they're going to have to suffer those consequences for their own actions. Zimmy? Is that who you're referring to? Or Grandma HQ? Oh, you're talking about the fast stars, the ones that was talking shit about my group and trying to say their group was more better than my group, basically. And I have never once talked down about their communities. And then, the fucked up part is, the owner of fast stars tried to claim that I foreshadow other groups. Funny, because I advertise the other groups, because when I go to advertise my stuff, I also advertise their stuff also in the same instance afterwards to make sure to check out their group too. Foreshadowing my ass. It's being a hypocrite. It's what we call a hypocrite moment right there. But give me a moment. I'm going to get in contact with one random dial, my co-owner, and I'll be filling him in with the information too. I guarantee he's not going to be happy when he finds out.
It's okay to ask. Related to your game that's coming up, there is a certain question I do want to ask, probably for most people, if it comes to it. Are you going to be willing to do where the system's going to also allow OVR voice mod, stuff like that, for people to also perform?
Me and Tristan have been talking about it, and we are probably going to encourage it to where you can still have mods, so you can add like customization stuff to your HUD and stuff, so that you can use more better stuff. Like say if you have no way of texting, but you can have the text-to-speech system. Because I know some people are building that into their avatars, but it should not have been removed from the start, from the actual game. But the devs didn't do a very good job. But we are going to have VRC. We're still going to have the anti-cheat system put in. But you see, let me explain why. Because one, we're going to be building our own mod system mod file of our own for you guys to use within the game. That will allow you to customize your own stuff. So basically, we are going to basically encourage it by putting it into our system by default. Like, for example, we're going to be building our own version GoGo logo built in. Flight mode will also be built in. A lot of features are going to be built into the system that you're going to be able to use. So that means no more doing add-ons, no more doing this. And yes, we are going to still allow other shaders to still work on our platform, like Poyomi shaders, Toon shaders. We'll still allow all that on our platform for you to use. How does that make you all feel to hear that?
Finally.
And even the standard shader will work for PC and Quest, so it's going to be compatible for a lot of this stuff. Remember, you're also going to have avatar sounds back for Quest users. No more limitations. No more bullshit. No more debugging programs that constantly breaks. We're going to fix the code. We're going to build our own coding. Yes.
I touch balls.
Yes, bot tracking will be allowed within our game because remember, the new rig that we're building onto these avatars are going to be IK rigs. Officially. Because you see, VRChat is using its own rigs. But we're going to be building our own versions. And to order to get the jiggle physics to work in the game as well, we're going to be using the Blender side versions of the jiggle physics to be added to the game. To make it a little more advanced. Explaining about one of our own games we're building. That is what's happening. Hey Raven, you know you can call me on Discord. We can talk on Discord, you know. So you can talk with me about the user. Oh dear Lord. But the point is, though, guys, I guarantee everyone's disappointed, though, at this user of what they have chose to do, because they really fucked up, and now, I guarantee they fucked up their whole career at this point. I guarantee they did. Because now, once they get exposed to who they really are, it's not going to look good for them. So once we really do find out who the user was that caused it, we're going to make sure to bring it to justice. And give me a moment, Raven. Donald's calling me. Give me a moment. Well, hang on. I need to inform Dino.
I mean, that's not Bonnie's fault. Bonnie does need to inform Dino of the situation. Oh, definitely. Okay. No. You step down the stairs right now. Just step the stairs. There you go. I've been up here like the entire time. No, only the performers can only.
And perform.
No, you are not.
Hey, we got it confirmed. We now know who the user was that false reported my avatars. It was indeed Zimmy. Zimmy is the cause of it.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yes. Well, because someone came in here earlier trying to say it was 8 Grandma HQ, but now we got it more confirmed now that it was indeed Zimmy. 100%. Because someone, and I'm not going to mention who exposed them, I'm not going to say the names of them, but a user, whistleblower, came out and told who it was and exposed them. It was indeed Zimmy. Zimmy does not have the files, so now Zimmy is now fucked because now her reputation now could be ruined for her own fucking actions for making up lies and excuses. Because I know why she flagged it, because it has the lightning suits on them, which she is not the original creator of the lightning suits. She's not come up with the fucking designs. Me and Dino did. She only helped us afterwards to put it together after that point. She only made the texture. she did not build the avatar. So that does not give her the rights. And here, ready? I was about to be giving her, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh, I remember. Credit. I was going to be giving her fucking credit for her app, for the help work. But instead, she betrays me. You know what? I think all of you deserve to know the real truth of why Zemi is no longer a part of this group anymore. I think you all deserve to know the real fucking truth of why she was fired. Or technically not fired, but left on her own free will, actually. We never fired her. We originally did fire her from the first beginning, back in all the way since 2024, since the very beginning, because she did cause problems for our group. Because her and her girlfriend tried to act like they knew everything and tried to run my group the way how they wanted to run it as. Acting like that they were the owners of my group. Constantly. And here's the fucked up part is, Zimi's girlfriend said this to all of my band members when we were performing, and they were causing problems. So when we were doing our show one day, so you guys remember Fracker's World. Remember how Fracker's World used to have a stage lock back in the day? Because I think a lot of you probably remember those days. Now, when the stage lock was still there at the time, when we were performing that very day, Zimi's girlfriend came into our instance and was causing a scene. So was Zimi herself. And even the day before that, now, when we told her to get off our stage because she was being very rude towards our staff, Zimi's girlfriend was, she said this in her words while the boost was still on. Your band is nothing but fucking pathetic. And it's not even a great band. In Zimi's girlfriend's voice and words. And not just there, Zimi got upset that we fired her because the fucked up thing is, she kept letting her girlfriend get away with everything in our group and was not really doing her part like she said she was going to do and kept giving me multiple fucking excuses, right? So we fired her for that reason. Years later, she made up by apologizing to me, which I accepted it, but to get solid evidence against her, what I wanted to have proof of if she did it again. Okay, buddy, please back up. And shrink your avatar down, please. You're too big. Please and thank you. Okay, user's not choosing to listen. He will now be kicked from the owner myself. Don't be that person. Anyways, back to the point is what I was saying before. We did not like Zimi at the very end of what she did. A lot of my band members had a lot of complaint. You might want to mute yourself or you're going to cough, dude. I'm trying to tell us. Now, the point is, like I was saying beforehand, before I fucking forget, basically the important things is, Zimi caused some major fucking problems, so was her girlfriend in here. You guys remember Tristan, right? You know how he wears the stat bot, right? Now, the stat bot was all the way over here. He was nowhere in Zimi or their way when they were performing on our stage before. Now, Zimi's girlfriend came over and kicked Tristan's robot on the head, disrespecting our bot, which is related for Fastest Pizza Show, and disrespecting our community by doing that. As we're allowing them to perform on our breaks off for them to perform on our fucking stage in our instance. That's disrespect and rude. And remember, Zimi did get her colon rolls back because of other reasons. Because I wanted to gain evidence and data. Not change.
I'm just here.
What did she do? She kept going back down her old ways again. Being rude, disrespectful. Her and her girlfriend started doing some bullshit. So you know the biggest fucking problem that she caused then after this point? After all that shit happened,
don't disrespect her.
She sat there and tried to tell us how to run my group. And then you know the fucked up part is when she got demoted. Now, keep in mind, she didn't get fired this time. She got demoted from the main co-owner down to moderator because she had to work her way back up. So I never fired her, right? I did the right thing by removing her from a co-owner role, right? So after all that happens, what did she do afterwards? Her and her girlfriend basically invites to an instance, starts talking shit, and then tells me about how all my band members don't like me. That's funny because so many band members are in this instance, and I think anyone in here, does anyone in this instance dislike me? Anybody? Do I ever do anything mean to anybody here?
Do you know what's going on?
So you see, it just proves the point. Now, here's another example. Even further in more. After that shit happened, they said some very fucked up things about some of my staff members, which I had to talk with my staff about it. And I told Zimmy this. Because she was trying to tell me to stop using AI music of ours, right? And here's the funny thing is, she has the nerve to say that, and then she tells me, her and her girlfriend would tell me, oh, what about you go out and buy a real fucking instrument and make your own damn music? Not everyone has the talent to make music all the time. Not everyone has something available to that. It costs more money to even get a fucking instrument. It's not fucking cheap. That shit's fucking expensive. Okay, I'm just going to say the very beginning and the end. So an average instrument to buy would cost $500 to $1,050 just to even get what you want to get. That's how much a new instrument is. Okay, Dino, hang on. For a brand new drums, it would cost $600 for those who do not know. But look, that's what Dino's telling me right now to tell you guys for examples. Now, here's another example, though. We use AI. We're not making it. Are we making any money off of our songs? No. We put them on our soundboards. I might have them on YouTube, but I even labeled I did not want to make any money off these videos. I wanted these videos to be up there for freely for people to listen to and to all the music. Now, back onto Zimmy, though. Zimmy didn't like our AI stuff, so I told her this. If you don't like my AI stuff and you do not like how the way I run my group, the door's right there. I ain't going to stop you. You can leave it on your own free will. I told her that. What did she do? She chose to leave. But before she leaves, she slanders my name in my own Discord server through the staff's chat, and so does her girlfriend. And guess what? I screenshotted it and documented it for evidence. So they were trying to cause drama in my own Discord server, and they were not going to leave, civilized. They didn't leave civilized. A lot of my band members were sick and tired of their shit. I have so many complaints from a lot of my co-owners and my other staff members. They wanted Zimmy off the team. They have said all she does is be rude and disrespectful, doesn't know when to respect others, and telling people what to do. And here's the fucked up part is, I asked them a simple question because they were telling me how to run my own group. I asked them this, okay, are you the owner of the group? I'm the owner. Are you the owner of my group? And he says, well, and then this is what Zimmy's girlfriend said. I mean, you can hand us the ownership and we'll do a more better job than you. Dude, their own original group only has 135 members, while Fashion Producers has 1,900 members. And they're telling me they would do better than me? The only thing they'll do is bring this group. All they'll do is destroy the group at the very end of the day. They wouldn't even do anything good for Monterey in general. Do you guys think I'm a bad owner of my own group, or do you guys think I'm a good owner?
Good owner. Good.
I treat my band members equally, and here. You know what Zimmy's group does that my group, that her group does not do what my group does? Here's an example. Yes, we do allow freedom of speech, but if it's hate speech, it's not welcome. Hate speech is not okay. Even if it is considered somewhat freedom of speech, because it's targeting and causing problems. Free speech is like, giving your word advice of what you think could be handled properly. But she didn't do that. She was just belittling me constantly. That's not freedom of speech. That's hate speech. That's not okay. You don't do that. And there were so many people complaining about her that it's not even a fucking joke at this point. So here's the major fucked up part about all of it. Okay, I'll check Discord. Give me a minute. Zimmy's info. Oh. But back to the point, though, is that I'm going to say right now, Zimmy has done some major fucked up things in our community that she's done so many wrong. And now, the major fucked up things she did, like here, she was demanding me, right? She was demanding me to take down the Fashionable Show lightning suits off of my avatar because she tried to claim that it was her designs when it was actually mine and Dino's designs. Because I was the lightnings to be on the arms. It was also my idea, Dino's idea, to put the new star design. And guess what? She didn't even bother to try to use this star design. So she went based off of our first design that we first created, right? Now, someone in here earlier was wearing one of Zimmy's avatars that has the exact same star as ours. Now, Keep in mind, our designs were being built back in August. Her concept designs for her avatars did not exist to literally, and I mean literally, in September. Tell me if that lines up to anybody here. And the fucked up part is, these bowling balls are not her designs. These bowling balls I got off the internet. And two, they were restyled on this Bonnie way before all that. Like, here's proof for everyone you can see. Watch carefully, okay?
Listen to yourself again and tell me you're not wrong. For safety of
You...
child porn will no longer be allowed in... You said that. Your words.
God, I was speedrunning making an avatar. I had to find that damn model for Twitter. You probably didn't have your avatar on, but... Would be the sad part. Well, I fixed the viewpoint now. I don't think it matters. I was speedrunning the avatar, got that idea. Just go in there, you can use the same avatars.
Could. I technically could. But yeah, I got that with the audio clip on camera.